Hey, it's Bubbles. I'm back again, and I actually did a new book loot recently. So these are books that I have collected over the past couple of weeks, going from my bookstore near me called Schuler's Books, Amazon, Barnes& Noble, Books A Million, as well as Second and Charles. So I'm gonna go through some of the book, actually all the books that I got. It's a lot this time, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Mind the mess back here. In another video, you'll probably see me in the same outfit and everything like that. I'm filming a couple of videos in one day today. So just to knock out some things. And so this is empty right now because I'm actually doing a bookshelf reorganization. So that video will be coming out soon as well. It might be posted before this one, or it might be posted after. Gotta wait and see, or see how I'm doing the edited, but I can't make no promises. So I'm gonna go through a couple of ones that I have. It's a nice little stack here. You're on a tripod, so I don't want to move it and try to figure that out. So yeah, we're gonna go through that. And then I'll do a whole book tour. You'll hear that in the other video as well. I'm going to do a full book tour of all my bookshelves. So right now you're just seeing me go through the ones that I want to clean in this small bedroom. And then I'll go in more detail about it in the other video. So while that intro took forever and I'm rambling, let's get started. All right, so of course, one of the new releases that came out, I did get the rights of the Starling, so by Dimity Perry. So I have the first book, Shields of Sparrow. It's actually up on this bookshelf over here. And so now I got this, I think, is this a sequel, prequel? I'm not 100% sure, and I'm just going to be completely honest. I haven't read the first book yet, but it was pretty, and I wanted the second one. So my TBR is just constantly getting longer. Eventually, I'll have time to read once my life slows down. Says no one ever, but maybe one day, eventually. So I have that one. Then I have the fifth book of The Beast of the Briar. This is Frozen by the Stardust by Elizabeth Helen. So these are all getting traditionally published. And so I have, in this one here, it's at the very top. I can't point. It's at the very top of that shelf. The first four books. So this is the fifth, and the first book is actually on my TBR that I said I was going to read 26 books in 2026. So that's on that shelf as well. I've read on that physical TBR one. Yeah. Actually finished one. I've started 3. We're doing great. We're doing great. And it's already about to be May. So that's where we're at with that. So I have this one. Have not started these. I keep forgetting how thick these books are. So this one, I probably would do a video of this entire series once I finish it. But that might be a long, I'll probably do a full recap of this entire series when I finish it, but I'll probably give you tidbits of each book throughout the process once I read them. So we have that one. Then I picked up, this is the newest book, and this one's Promise Me, the Symphomaire book by Sarah Kate. This one is her MM romance. So I heard really good things about it, so I'm excited to read it. This one's it's a second chance romance where he let him get away, and the other part, he's about to get married, so he's going to try to confess his love to him, from what I can tell in this book. So this one sounds interesting. So I'm excited to read it. I haven't read any of Sarah Kate's books, so I'm interested. Then I picked up No Fear. I'm in my Why Choose moment right now. The Beast of Briar is a Why Choose. This is a Why Choose as well. It's No Fear. It's about a girl who is hiding from her past, that she got exposed. So now she goes under a different identity and is a thrill seeker that's on a kind of like a YouTube. So it's called Clickbait. It's a series. So this is the first book in a series. I might wait until the second book comes out because I have a thing that if this ends on a cliffhanger, I'm gonna be mad, and then I gotta wait for the next book to come out, and I'm not sure when the next book's coming out on this one, so I might wait at least until the two books are out, and then I'll probably start reading this one. But it looks interesting. The premise I actually like. She's going to live in a YouTube. If it's kind of based off of like the whole YouTube thrill type area, Big Brother. She is disguised herself as a man, and she goes and do these games with these other guys in this house. So yeah, and they don't know that she's a female or what her past is. So this sounds interesting. So I picked that up. I love CR Jane. Anything she writes, I read. So I picked up her, like, I've already actually read this book, The Pucking Wrong Number. And I read it on Kindle, and I wanted the trophy. So I picked up Pucking Wrong Number, and then Pucking Wrong Guy. I picked that one up too. I read this one also on Kindle. So I picked up this one. I'm going to get the other two books in that series, and then I did pick up the last book in this series currently. No, this is the last book in her series unless she decides to write another one. The Pucking Wrong Rookie. So I picked that one up as well. I do, and I think it's in the stack too. I have read The Wrong Quarterback, that is on over there, and then I have The Wrong Catch. It's The Wrong Quarterback, The Wrong Catch. And I think the new one, The Wrong Catch, is here, and I forgot the second book in that series. But I have that one too. So, but yeah, anything that CR Jane writes, I read. And I already got her other books on pre-order currently right now. Jennifer Barnes, also, I guess these are being traditionally published. I don't remember her writing. I don't remember hearing about any of these. So I did pick up The Perfect Cover. This one is about their cheerleaders and their undercover. It gives you very Kim Possible, Totally Spies vibe. So they're spies and they're undercover cheerleaders. So I love things like that. So I picked this series up. So Perfect Cover, and I think the second one is in here too. We'll get to it, but the second one's in here too. So I picked this one up. I do like Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I do have her, I'm getting the Natural series all in hardcover. So I have the first one because it gives you that young adult Criminal Minds meets YA. So with a little bit of romance in it. So I picked up the Naturals. The other 3 books in that series are coming out in hardcover, and she's releasing a brand new one, which I'm interested in as well. So I'm going to actually do a read on that. So let me know if you guys want me to film a vlog for that as well, of reading that and getting my reactions and things like that. I'm just trying to think of new things to do. I picked up The Beast We Raise because I have The Beast We Bury. So The Beast We Bury. So this is the second book in that series, and I think it's just a duology. So that's done. So I'm probably going to read both of these now since that book is out. I picked up Stolen Midnights by Catherine Quinn. Now, I know this is a romantasy. So it's 3 Fates, 2 Hearts, 1 Destiny. So I'm interested in this one. And look how pretty the edges are. So pretty. Oh, here's the second book in the cheerleading series, Killer Spirit. Now, this one has sprayed edges, and I'm mad that this one, when this came here, because I ordered both of these off of Amazon, this one didn't have sprayed edges, so that kind of made me sad, but it is what it is. I do have a tendency, I will rebuy books that to make them match. But if it doesn't match, I'm not going to cry about it when it comes to there. But they do have to match. If this was, one of these was hardcover and one of these were paperback, I'd be like, no, would not buy them that way. So, but yep, so I have both of these in this. I think this is a duology. I don't think there's a third book that's coming out. So this is the first one. This is the second one in the series. I picked up this one. This one had been on my list for a while, and it was like $9. And it took me forever to pick this up, and I had been interested to read it. So this one's My Roommate is a Vampire. She pretty much, she lives next door to her roommate, and they're in an apartment, and she didn't know, like, he only does things at night. And she was like, okay, so you're a night owl, cool. And she finds out that he's actually a vampire. So I'm interested to read this. It's supposed to be a cute, romantic, paranormal comedy. So that sounds cute. This is the first in, I think these are interconnected standalones because I saw Promise Me. This is Keep Me. So this is also in the Sinful manner. So I want to say either they're interconnected standalones, so they're somehow either the couples are connected in some kind of way, or they all live in the same community in the same universe. So this is the first book in the series. So this is about a grumpy Scottish billionaire, and looks like they're fake dating, marriage of convenience. I think that's this one there. I could be wrong, but this look interesting. I like the cover. This is also by Sarah Kate. All right. This one is Detained. This one's Beneath the Mask. This is in Luna Mason series. I forgot the name of the series. I think they're all fighters. Yes, they are all, no lies. I know these are interconnected standalones. This one's about a mafia boss. And oh my God, look how pretty that cover is. And it's blue. It's so pretty. I do have the other ones over here. So this one is the last in this series. So I do have Distance, Detonate, and Devoted. That's all over here. So this is the last in the series. So I'm actually putting this over here so I can put it with its brethren. And then I did pick up Meadow Slinger. So the second book is coming out this, I think it's this month in May. If it doesn't come out in May, I know it's sometime in the summer. So I know I've heard mixed reviews about it. It has a foil edge. I heard mixed reviews about it, but I know it's a duet, and you know, sometimes it's good to have just like a good, cute little duet and just be a one and done. So I enjoy those. I mean, two and done. I don't know why I said one and done. So I enjoyed those. So I'm interested in reading this. This is also a romantasy as well. And this one's by Rachel, is it Schneider? Schneider. So, and it's really pretty. This one did come out in paperback and then they re-released it in hardcover. So Light Wielder is the second in the series. So once I get that, these will go together. And that's for the first stack. So that was a nice little thing. Then I went and got more books. So I did finally get Haunting Adeline and Hunting Adeline. So I did finally pick up these. This one was on sale at Second and Charles. I got this one for like $5 and it's a really good copy. And then I just went ahead and paid regular price for this one because I figured if I finish this, I'm going to enjoy this. Now, what I don't understand is that I don't know if they were published separately or made by a different like company when they did the books. But this one, she has some weight. She's a little heavy. Like she's a little thick. She's a little heavy. This one feels so much lighter. So it has a little weight to it, but see how stiff this is and how floppy this is? So I don't know, when they did these books, it was just like two different ones, different companies that did it. The Wendy Series Cities was the same way when they got regularly published and then they got traditionally published, because I have the original copies when they were indie published. The weight is different from the first book throughout the rest of the series, and then she changed when it got traditionally published, all the covers were different, so I wanted the original, so I picked those up. But yeah, I don't know why they weigh differently, so but I have both of those. I finally picked those up. Again, mixed reviews about those, but I like dark romance, so I'm very interested to see what they are about. They're thick, so they'll be eventually read and I'll give you my thoughts on it. I also picked up, this one was actually on sale too. I got this like for a good clearance deal. The Eternal Ruin. This is also a second book in a series. I forgot the name of the first one. Oh, Immortal Dark. That was the first one. This is the second one. It's about vampires and I want to say Dark Academia. I could be totally wrong. Hold on. For I literally, y'all read me to filth. Embrace her darkness, kill without remorse, lie. Yes, it is a dark, it is a Dark Academia as well. So I think they're vampires in Dark Academia. Yes, because they talk about the Uxley University. So yeah, so this is the second book in the series, and there is a third book. So I think it's going to be 3 books in the series. I don't know, but I know a third book is coming out this year as well. So I did pick this up. Oh, I forgot because I moved this book over. I did also pick up Deal with the Devil. I didn't read this, and somehow, some way, I also had it on my receipts right here. Excuse me, my nose itches. I also had this on what you call it, Kindle. I read on my iPad, but on the Kindle app. So, but I picked this up because it sounded like I liked it interesting. I haven't read it, but I feel like this would be, from what I could tell, I could feel like this will be a book that I would read again. Or who knows, I might unhaul this and give it to a friend if it wasn't for me, and I know somebody that would like it. But yeah, this is Deal with the Devil. I think this is fake dating, because she had to work from the boss from hell. Yeah, and it has cute little sprayed edges. This one does have a mark on it just because I got this one from Second and Charles. So again, a lot of those books, if it's not like a first edition, if it sells in a certain thing, they'll put these marks on them. So, oh, this is a book sleeve. There's a book in here. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. See if I can get this out. Watch me struggle without trying to destroy my book that's in here. So a friend of mine got me this one because a lot of us at my job is reading this. So I did pick up Dungeon Crawler Carl. This is the first book in the series. It's supposed to be a 10-book series. So I got the first one. I read maybe a couple of chapters in here and I'm already hooked. I just need to get more time to sit down and like actually read it all. But so far, I'm loving this, and I know it's just going to get better and better. I heard it does get darker and darker on top of it, but it still has a good weight of comedy and action and everything like that. And I know they have this in a graphic novel as well. So I'm very excited to read this and start it. And then actually I have, let me move this over. I have the second book in the series as well. Now, this has been published in paperback. This has not yet, so the paperback version of this will probably come soon. So this is the second book in the series, Doomsday Scenario. So once I finish that one, I will read this one. I'm going to take my time with this series since it is 10 books. I have not read a 10-book series ever. I think the last big series I read, and I'm going to be completely honest, was Harry Potter, and that was 7 books. This will probably be one of my biggest ones that I read. And I like to take my time with those books. I will get burnout if I read the same book over and over, like the same series in long periods of time, if I don't take breaks in between them. So I'm glad that most of the books out, so I can kind of take my time with this. But also, if you want a full review on this series, let me know in the comments below. Let me move this down because I can already see the piles around me can get toppled over, and I don't want that to happen. Oh, and then this is my other hardcover book. This is The Wicked and the Damned. This is the second book for the Dark Inheritance trilogy. So a third book is coming out for this one. I think the first book was called, why I don't see it. I thought I had it in here and I don't, but I think, wow, what was the first book in this one? I am the worst. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just know this is book 2. I don't know. It's gonna come to me. I say I will check my phone, but I'm filming on my phone, so that doesn't happen. But this is the second book in the Dark Trilogy series. I think the first one is The Serpent and the Wolf. That's what it's called. Serpent and the Wolf. Or The Wolf and the Serpent. One of those. I know it's a purple cover with a dagger and a snake going around it. And this is not a dagger with a snake going around it, but you get the point. So this is the second book in the series. I have not read the first one, but it was pretty. And I'm a sucker for purple, because that is my favorite color. And then they had the second one came out, and I was like, oh, this is a trilogy? Cool. And this one also has pretty sprayed edges. Look at that. That's a ring. And then it looked like a castle. So I picked that up. This was also on sale. Like, one thing I will tell you guys, that I buy things on sale unless it's a book that I really, really want and I was anticipating for it, and I do not care if it does not go on sale. Other than that, I wait till books go like either very deep discount, like 50%, 20%, like 20%, I might just still wait. But once it hits that 50 to 60%, and I can get a book for that's in the single digits, like $9, $15 if it's hardcover, you know, things like that. Chef's kiss for me. Again, C.R. Jane, if she writes it, I read it. This is the Wrong Catch, the Wrong Player. That's the name of the second book. See, again, smart. You have the wrong quarterback, the wrong player, and then the wrong catch. And then I know she has a fourth book that's coming out. Also, because the other book is in the other room, and I don't feel like getting up to go get it, she did them in like the Powerpuff Girls color. Blossom is the wrong quarterback. The wrong player is the wrong play, not player, wrong play. God, I gotta get this together. The wrong quarterback is Blossom because it's pink. The wrong play is Bubbles, which is me, which is blue. And then the wrong catch is Buttercup. And then the other one's going to be purple. So you got, you know what? I'm even not going to say it. If you a real one and you know the original Powerpuff Girls, not the new one came out, but the original, if you could tell me in the comments who the purple Powerpuff Girl was, if you were one. If you know, you know. But yeah, so I got the wrong catch. I'm interested in this one because this one is about Maddie, which is, he is a running back, Maddie Adler, tight end, tight end. And yes, I do know my football. It's just, I couldn't remember if he was a running back or a tight end. He's a tight end because Jason's a wide receiver and Parker is the quarterback, which it does say wrong quarterback. It's in the damn name. But yeah, so Maddie is being stalked. So it's like a reverse stalker romance. So he's being stalked by this girl that she literally, her name is Ophelia, and she literally goes and transfers schools and everything for him. But she never wants to tell, she doesn't want to tell him that, but she's been in love with this man. And he finally discovers her. And if you know CRJ, you know how this is about to be. But I would say if you want to start with her books, this series, and she says it in an interview as well, this series is on the lighter side of her dark romances. With her, like, their stalkerish and tendencies and everything, because they will do anything for the woman they love. These are a little bit lighter than her Pucking Wrong series. But I will say they are interconnected, where depending on how you read them, you can read these as standalones. I want to read this as a standalone. So, like, read these in order. So, wrong quarterback, wrong play, wrong catch. I would say read these in order because you will meet some of the characters within them. But if you do start wrong quarterback, there is, you discover one of the hockey players in the wrong Pucking series, because Parker is the little brother of one of the hockey players. I won't give too much into it, so, because I don't want to spoil too much into it, but it's mentioned a little bit in there, but you can also read those stories within there as well. So, like, when you meet Parker's older brother, it is in the wrong Pucking series. They sprinkle it in there, but if you want to know more, it can get you into that other series. So, it will be a little spoilery, but not too bad. And then in The Wrong Play, you actually meet Jace's brother, which is her first mafia romance book that will be coming out this year as well. I want to say it comes out either September in the fall. I want to say it comes out in the fall. Her first mafia book will be coming out then. But yeah, if C.R. Jane writes it, I read it. I love her books. They're great. And I might do like, you know, which one of these are my favorite books out of the Ron Katz series and Ron Pucking series. Which one's my favorite guy? My top 10. You know, coming up with some book ideas. I am rambling, but that's fine. Okay. So I've been seeing these everywhere. So I've been hearing about it. A friend of mine that I work with actually told me about this one, First Time Caller. And then, of course, I got And Now Back to You. She liked this book better than this one. She read this one first. And then this one. They are interconnected standalones. You can probably still read them separate, but you do meet these characters. You do see these characters in here. But First Time Caller, about a single mom who meets a radio host. Her daughter calls into the radio station, and then they create this relationship and banter and different things like that. So I heard this one's good. BK Borison is a good I heard a lot about her books. I picked up a couple of different ones. I do have, I can't think of the name of it right now, but the one of Christmas Past that is there. And then the one about Christmas Past. And then they have the Grim Reapings that is coming out also this year. So I'm going to pick that up. So I have First Time Caller and Now Back to You. So I'm going to read both of these. Well, I'm going to read all of them, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I picked up both of these. Then, of course, I had to get the third book of Nevessa Allen's series. I can't think. Does this series have the name? Oh, Into the Darkness novel. That's what it is. I think these are all standalones. I don't think they're connected at all. I am currently reading Lights On, and I'm enjoying it. I actually know that I'm going to love that book. It's just I am not in the headspace for that book right now, and it's not the book's fault. It's just that I've been busy, and I know I'm getting to the part where I just want to sit and just read it and give it the time and the dedication it needs, and I don't have that right now. So I'm literally like 50% in the book, and I'm like, I just need to sit down and finish reading it. So I have that. I have caught up, which is actually right here. And I know a lot of people hate this one. This one has a dog, and I'm a sucker for a dog. So I'm probably going to like this one, even though, don't get me wrong, I love Fred. Fred is awesome. He is like the best cat in the world, and I don't have cats, and because, for the mere fact that I'm allergic, and I've had dogs all the time, and I'm allergic to some dogs too, but Fred is awesome. I'm hoping, I don't know the name of the dog in this one, but I'm hoping he's great. But I'm interested in reading this one too. And then, of course, I had to get Game On because I had to complete the series. I'm a completionist. What do you want from me? So I picked up Game On. I can't wait to read it. So once I read it, it will be great. And I think this is the last book in that series. Again, I don't think they're interconnected standalones. I think they are all different. So you can read all these different. You do not have to read them in order, I think. Again, don't quote me. Please let me know if I'm wrong. Again, this is what happens when you have a different problem. You buy more than you read. But I'm working on it. I'm only human. And, oh, I almost forgot. This is the last. Oh, no. I got 3 more books. So I picked up Release Me. I read the Shattered Me series so long ago. I need to do a reread. And I thought I had the books, and I didn't know I gave them all away. And I had like majority of the series. But I'm going to buy the box set because it's cheaper that way. So I'm just going to buy that set. And I think either I donated it or I gave it to a friend. I don't remember. But I enjoyed the Shatter Me series. But the problem is I don't remember. I remember the first book, and then like I don't remember any of the other ones. So this is the continuation of the series. This is the second generation I think. Yes, this is second generation of it. So this is Release Me. Watch Me is actually over on the other side. So of course I had to get the pretty cover and everything. At first I thought I bought the same book because they're the covers are very similar. Like in that very pastel book, in the pastel colors book, pastel colors. So the back, so it shows this cover, and I'm like, that looks lighter in over there. The cover, the one I have on the other side of the camera, is over there. It looks a lot lighter than this one. So, or it could be darker, but this is so pretty. Like, I just love when like each book has like a different eye, different shades and things like that. So I am so interested in reading the second series. So I kind of still want to pick up the original series, do a reread of that, and then start this one. So I have that. And these, oh, also I love bookmarks. So I picked up a bookmark. I do not bend the ears. I don't, those are demons. Don't trust anybody that do the ears on books. Don't do that. Just get a bookmark. Use a receipt. Just don't bend the pages of the book. Don't do that. That's not nice. The book didn't do anything to you. But I have this one bookmark that was really cute. Book on, world off. Things that I wish I can do now. I totally forgot I bought that, which I have a little thing up here, like a little owl thing that I made at my best friend's birthday party. I just stick my bookmarks in there because it's a little potted area. It's so cute. It's a little owl. So the last two books that I picked up, excuse me, is that I picked up the special editions of Phantasma and Enchantra. Now, you're wondering, well, Bubbles or Bree, you might hear me interchange back and forth, but my name is Brianna. You can call me Bree, but I do go by Bubbles as well. But, you know, Bree, why? You have the paperback versions of these. You have this one, I think, yeah. You have Phantasma and you have Enchantra, which the covers are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. These are cute. Why do you need hardcovers? And I don't do this with every series, just so you know. I do not do this with every series. But when something comes on sale and it looks pretty this way, and you still get the skulls, and you get sprayed edges, like, oops, I'm gonna go with the hardcover. Now, the paper, now, again, I have not read this yet, but I heard great things. You're wondering, what are you gonna do with those paperbacks? I'm probably gonna give it to a friend. Here's the Enchantra, the sprayed edge, paper. I think this has skull on. It does. So it's like it did a purpose. So I went ahead, and it's like velvety and it's soft and pretty. So I said, why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? So I picked up both these. And they're foil and they're pretty. So yeah. And that's it, guys. So which book do you think that I should start reading? And which book are you interested to see, to see a review of? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications anytime when I upload. And any feedback that you guys give would be great. And because I kind of want to keep doing these. I know I've been slacking off. I had posted so long ago and just threw up a video for my first YouTube video to just try to see how I like it. And I kind of want to keep doing it. So, we'll see where this goes. All right, guys. You guys have a great rest of your day. See you in the next one.